storm.
Hey, so how about that Live Alive remake, huh? You guys seen that Live Alive remake announcement? It's fucking good. Oh shit, this is the wrong way. Okay, so Live Alive, my other favorite RPG of all time. For those who don't know, is this Super Famicom game that was released in like 1994 or something. But it was, there was recently a remake announced for the Switch. I am fucking jizzing my pants as we speak, talking about it. Woo! Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I intended to record this video like a week ago, but there was, there was just snag after snag. And I'm only just getting around to it now. Kind of gotten a lot of the initial excitement out already. So, but yeah, like I am still fucking psyched as hell for it. But it's like, wow. Yeah, I still can't think of anything to like. I still can't put it into words. My excitement, my sheer. But yeah, either way, I figured I'd just record some more Octopath to celebrate, because Live Alive is basically Octopath's spiritual predecessor. Because like this game takes a lot of elements from it, like the path actions. In Live Alive you could basically do stuff like, shit, am I still going the right way? There's a chapter where you play as a ninja and you can assassinate people. And the prehistoric chapter, you can like smell the presence of enemies, because people had a much stronger sense of smell back in dinosaur times. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I am very excited to play it. Like, holy shit, dude. I never thought it would even get like announced for an English release, let alone a fucking remake on the Nintendo Switch. But okay, so let's get back to the topic at hand. I'm gonna pull a Cherno real quick. Yep, they are weak to ice. I am Cherno and I'm the strongest. I see hell will await you all. I'm the fun-loving sort, don't get me wrong. Check it out, it's a frozen frog. Wow, that didn't do a lot of damage at all. Die already. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, back to the game at hand here. I think we were headed to... Well, let's see. Let's look at the map. Okay, so we should be at least level 27 before we move on to Chapter 2. So I'm gonna head on over to Sunshade, where we recruit Primrose the Dancer. Also the character that most people who only played the demo... The only character that most people who played the demo are familiar with. Ah, shit. I attacked the wrong one again. Yeah, that's 15 damage less than I would have taken if I were paying attention. Yeah, if you can't tell, this is the first episode I've recorded in a while, so I might be a little little slow on getting warmed up. Okay, that one's dead. Alright, let's... yeah, let's capture it, why not? Thought it was gonna ask me if I wanted to replace any of my beasts. I guess I exhausted one when I wasn't looking. Okay, so I think I'm going the right way, but you know, when in doubt, check the map. Check your map, goof! Don't take my word for it! Okay, Sunshade is... You motherfuckers. Okay, at least I surprised my foe. Yeah, let's go with the sure thing. Go with the option that uses the least amount of SP. Yeah, couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt to check. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that if this one's weak to axes, then this one must also be weak to axes. And my shot in the dark paid off, wouldn't you know? This is a big motherfucking group of enemies, actually. Okay, you're dead. I'm getting my ass kicked. Not really, I got like... None of my dudes are anywhere near death yet, but yeah, let's take you out first. And let's try and get Lind up in here. Or actually, let's see, can I capture any of these guys? Yeah, let's capture this one. Yeah, let's get rid of River Froggen 1, since I imagine River Froggen 2 is superior in every way. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, that was a bad move. Hopefully this won't be. That's how it's done. Alright. So, Sunshade should be right across this bridge. And let's see if I can get to that chest over there. Yes, I can. 500 leaves. Alright, let's break you right away. Shit, I don't know what else. Let's see, let's... Oh, I don't have Thunderbird yet. Right, I keep forgetting to, allocate some fucking skill points. Some advanced tactics here. Like, why attack when I can just one-hit kill? Or catch and release in this case. Alright, let's saving. I know I just saved, but can never be too careful. It's like, well, what if I blue screen? What'll happen then? What then, smart guy, huh? Huh? Whatever. Sunshade. Yeah. I imagine people who played the demo, such as myself, getting feels just from this music right now, because you know what happens. You know what happens at the end of Primrose's Chapter 1. But if you don't, I ain't gonna spoil it. Dung beetles. Okay, not weak to daggers or arrows. What about axes? Okay, those guys are weak to axes at least. Holy shit. Those guys bite like motherfuckers. Holy shit. Okay, I'm dying. Let's try swords. Damn it. Stop hitting me. You fuckers. Alright. Let's try it. What the hell? What? Okay, so they're not weak to daggers, they're not weak to axes, and they're not weak to fire. What are they weak to? Let's try bows. These motherfuckers have no weaknesses. I'm convinced. You missed, motherfucker. Alright, let's try and capture. Okay, at least we can capture with 100% certainty. Wow, it's only 2 stars? That's surprising. Yeah, let's replace the Eggling, since I've got more uses for this monster than the Eggling. Wow, that didn't even kill it. That's fucked up. No, no, no. Let's see what... Oh, yeah, 4 stars. Yeah. Let's replace the Forest Fox. I've only got one more use for it anyway. Alright. I win. Damn. Whole party leveled up from that one. Might have been the toughest random encounter I've gotten into yet. I mean, of course, I don't remember a lot of my earlier random encounters in this playthrough, because I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. Okay, I think Sunshade is up here. Let's head on in. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures. Right, I think. Well, let's rest at the end first of all. Oh, right, and let's finally learn some motherfucking skills. Okay, Thunderbird is a must. Okay, as for Therian, Shacklefoe, I definitely need that one. Share SP for sure. Alphen, Rehabilitate, definitely. Last Stand, for sure. Yeah, next skill I'll probably learn Vivify. But, right, okay, let's equip some support skills as well. Okay, we are buffed up and ready to go. And there's Primrose. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow. The man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel Master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of the 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her soul friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Yeah, and, you know, I would imagine, once again we are, oh wait, even when the blade is held at your heart, faith will be your shield. So, expanding on my headcanons, the reason Primrose joined the party is, well, you heard it, she'll do anything for revenge. 10 years ago... Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one's better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter. I have only done as my convictions bade me to. I have no regrets. I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy. Father. Oh, shit. Make sure he's dead, and let's leave this place before we're seen. It's done. I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm, one on his right, and the last on his neck. 3 men, foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me, and I will never forget. Always the same dream. I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue. How nice it must be to be the master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us. It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege. I suppose you're right. Shh. Enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming. Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment. The opening act should be at that stage already. Now get out there and earn your keep. What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on. You flatter me, Master. Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role. And I will be forever grateful for that, Master. You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up, completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. What happened to your sweet little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me. All me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid. Yes, Master. Oh shit. I just realized. Is my microphone even on? Let's find out. Okay, it is. Good. Good then. Purr sweetly and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I'll be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more. I can't read this dude's lines. Primrose, it's your cue. I'm coming. Put your face back on now, kitten. Yes, master. The tavern lies at the end of the central road, just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. This way, Primrose. Get a move on. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there and I missed it. Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose. Kept you waiting, huh? I was fixing my hair. Better have been worth it. You're our best chance at getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting. Let the show begin. Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The 3 marked by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there's no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the 3 and see justice served. Until I avenge you, I will dance. I think I'm in love. How about a private show, darling? You're all too kind, and too handsome, I might add. Not bad, Primrose. Not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair. Most happily. Right. Let's get that treasure chest. Come on, get up there. There's no business like stealing! Papa, I'm gonna be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you? Of course, my dear. Many thanks, my lord. Teehee, how was that? And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage. A dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play? Then it would be better not to say such things. Not in this town, at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun. Look at her. She's beautiful. Hello, child. Come now, Helena. This way. I'll tuck you into bed back at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. I suppose I should get back to my... Ow! A thorn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister? She's always dancing oh so passionately. Are you all right, Prim? I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before. Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the Master's playthings, all of us. We all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving. Stop that! We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own? Thank you, Yusfa. But there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prem. What are you doing yowling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips. Not you, Primrose. You stay. What was that sorry show you gave today? Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight. You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you? You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star. I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me. I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I, too, often think upon the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You've been my best investment. But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight, out on the streets with you, and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten. You are too kind, Master. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I call him Master. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips? I was worried about you. How's your foot? What? Here, use this. A handkerchief? Be careful out there, okay? Yeah. Well, time to put on a different kind of show. This one looks to be the likely sort. Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me? A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early in the morrow. Must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better. I'm most afraid I cannot. I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show just for you. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oh my. I cannot resist such beauty. Pray come hither. Oh. He's right there, I forgot. Oh, whoops. Alright, where's the save point? Yeah, where's the save point at? Oh, whoops. Guess I can't do that yet. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep. Yes. Good work, kitten. You'll be treated well tonight. You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty. As you wish, master. Good evening, gentlemen. Ah, Primrose. You're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me for, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later. And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. The mark of the crow. How long have I waited for this day? Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No. I can't let him get away. And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten? Master. You wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through, now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself. You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again. Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You'll put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking. But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, You were always the only one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim. And I know that deep down you have a good heart. A good heart? Yusfa. Thank you. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Out of my way, jerkasses! Oh. You will bring the women I need, won't you now? Just running in plain sight of them. Competent help is hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do? I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes. They do not disappoint each other. I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So it is as I thought. Helganish knows him. Bring the women to the place marked on this map, and, Helganish, try not to keep me waiting. But of course, my lord. That map. Ah. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Yeah. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already, if you're coming. Alright. We got a full party. And you know, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of it, and you want to subscribe or something, you don't need me to tell you to do that. The button's right there. You don't need me to tell you to do anything. Just if you're gonna subscribe, then just fucking subscribe. Bye.